Hi everyone. So we're just starting. We're already live on YouTube and we're also recording this. So we will be putting it up on our YouTube channel. I mean, it'll directly be uh, shared on our YouTube channel. So for the people who are not able to make it today and some of the friend, colleagues, family who are not able to attend this live, they can watch the YouTube video and understand what we're going to be talking about. So this webinar is especially for the Earth Care Awards, the final one, in fact, because day after tomorrow is the webinar, is the deadline to submit your green ideas, your entries, your amazing green economy, biodiversity, water, any kind of ideas that you have that can solve the problem of climate change, that can conserve our environment, that can conserve the biodiversity, simply make our life easier in respect to the environment that we live in as well. So let me just be, and I'll try to make it as short as possible so that all the other people can watch it in a very short duration of time and can submit their ideas. It's the 12th Earth Care Awards that you can see on the poster. It's a JSW and Times of India thing that happens almost every year. And this is the 12th edition that we are doing. But for the very first time, it is open for college students. Any college students, be it a PhD, master's, or a bachelor's, or a certificate program, diploma, anything. If you are a college student, if you are in a higher institute of education, you are eligible to apply for this. There is no bar to apply for minimum ideas. You can apply for multiple ideas. You can be in a team of 5 people. Not exactly those 5 people have to be from the same institute. So a lot of flexibility is there. And one simple eligibility that you have to just be in a college because it's open for college students. We are also accepting applications from people, from students who are in 12th standard because they're going to be in college very soon. So that is another eligibility criteria that you can get the benefit of. Now, Earth Care Awards, as you can see, it has been happening from 11th edition. This is the 12th edition, and Earth Day Network India, which is also known as Earth Day Asia. It's part of the earthday.org. We are registered as a trust in India. Our office is in Kolkata. We are doing the outreach for them, and we have a new category called Young Climate Champions. Now, before we move in, this is a QR code that you all can scan, and you will be getting certificates for this attendance and also further updates on how to apply, where to apply, and then several other updates time to time we will be sharing because Earth Day is also coming up on 22nd of April, and this is the 55th anniversary that we will be commemorating. This year, Earth Day theme is Our Power, Our Planet. So it's up to you. Grab this opportunity. There are going to be a lot more like this and we would love to have your emails that we can share with you and you can apply to these because these come up with a lot of benefits that you can take. As I mentioned that there used to be 5 categories. Now this is a new category, Young Climate Champions Program, which is for college students. This is the logo of that. Basically, we have 6 categories within the Young Climate Champion program wherein you can apply your ideas into. I'll be taking you through each of this category to make you understand about what kind of ideas, what kind of model you can put in, and then how entries have been a winning entry in the past in different awards and competitions. So first, Mission Life. I'm hoping that you know what Mission Life is. Even if you don't know, Mission Life is a mission launched by the Prime Minister in COP Glasgow in UK. When he went there, he launched a mission about sustainability in our livelihood, in our basic everyday habits, behavioral change. And he mentioned that India is already a very sustainable country. So now what you can do is, I'm sure many people are raising their hands. You can put in your questions in the chat box and Q&A as well and I'll be taking a team. So when you go to the Mission Life, what you can do, anything related to behavioral change, like how you can reduce the amount of consumption of electricity in your household, or how your neighbor can do that. Or for example, there is an energy literacy course by Professor Solanki, who is our advisor, how you can maximize the impact of it, how you can aware more people about it. So ideas don't exactly have to be technical all the time, but it has to have something that makes impact on a larger scale, on a bigger level. So innovating sustainable lifestyle practices to reduce your individual footprint of carbon emission, as well as your family, your neighborhood, your city and state, all of that comes into Mission Life. For more information on Mission Life, you can just simply type Mission Life on Google and you will get to know, learn, learn a lot about Mission Life because they have a dedicated website on it and you can see what kind of ideas are being welcomed. The second category that we have is circular economy and waste management. I'm sure many of you, most of you, I would say, know what our formulas are, like reuse, recycle, reduce, refuse, rethink, refurbished, renew. All these are that we have been hearing from our third standard, I would say, or since our childhood. All of that comes into this category. Circular economy also, how waste can be managed. I mean, we know we need to throw waste into the dustbin because of, let's say, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, but there is a problem that we're not able to segregate the waste into wet and dry. So there is a problem. So can you come up with an idea which can solve it? Can you maybe come up with an application, maybe a website that can ease this thing of doing the segregation, or maybe can incentivize people? So all those top of your head ideas can be into circular economy and waste management thing as well. There are some other ideas that have made into the made into the competitions also. Next is, so I'll give you an idea on circular economy and waste management just before moving to the next category. It's basically, so one person came up with an idea of, it was Young Earthpreneurs Awards. We do it every year. One person came up with an idea that why are we not changing the end of the laces of our shoes, which is called an egglet. Egglet is still made up of plastic. So can we change it to some other material? Maybe it can be made through rice husk or some other vegetation material. So he just came up with an idea, and then he started doing the research. So if you have an idea which does exactly like these things which can ease our life and which are already into the market. So for example, there's a company called Nestle. They have been making Tetra packs for coffees, and they have also introduced paper straws. But if you see on the back of the Tetra pack, they have written those steps of sustainability. And they've also written that next step would be reducing or eliminating that plastic packaging in which the straw comes in. So if you can come up with an idea how they can remove that, because it's been years they're not able to do that. So then you can submit that idea into this category, which is circular economy and waste management. The next one is climate action and resilience. Now, in climate action and resilience, it's all about community. It's all about adapting the strategies. It's about renewable energy. It's about developing the community to adapt to the climate change that is happening, or just making your neighborhood stronger. It also includes the education part. So one example I'll give you, Divanshu Bhola, who was again a special mention in Young Entrepreneurs Award 2022. He mentioned that just by integrating our climate action related words or vocabulary into primary school poems, and let's say the stories that are there. For example, we have this very cool poem, Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar, no, Papa. So he said, rather than eating sugar, why can't we add using polybag there? So just simple as that, he created a whole storytelling campaign and program, and he said it could be very impactful. So these kind of the things you can always come up with. I mean, you are thinking of these ideas continuously every day. When you go back from college to your home, you see problems on the road, you see heat waves are increasing, pollution is increasing day by day. So how do you solve that? You're always discussing these ideas, but you never share these anywhere. So this is your golden chance to make those ideas, put those ideas from your mind to the computer, so that these can be taken forward and can be put to use in the real world. And you can also get the credit and the recognition for it. The next category we have is protecting earth biodiversity. Now, this is one category where if we come up with an idea, there would not be a single reason for anybody to say no to that. Let's say if you're going to some system, some administration or your college and saying, hey, I want to launch this app, or I want to launch this program or this AI thing, and I can, which will teach students or let's say kids about the biodiversity. I mean, everybody knows who are the celebrities around us, which Instagram reel is trending. But if you ask anybody which are the two, three native trees of your locality, or species of bird in your locality that are being found, I'm sure very few people will be able to answer it. But if you come up with an idea and go to anybody and say, I would like to teach it, there is no reason that anybody can deny. So this is a golden category for you. If you can come up with a policy recommendation, a campaign, an application, anything, literally anything, it could really make that idea to go on a very vast level, and then also increase your chance to work on something which is not very research oriented, but can have a very big impact in the community. Next category we have is sustainable urban development. It talks about designing green cities and prioritizing our modes of transport, integrating smart ways to travel in a city, or to let's say, many people say that electronic vehicles are increasing, but the number of chargers to charge those electric vehicles are very few. So if there is a problem, can you come up with a solution? Or can you come up with a solution if those chargers can also be solar power charged? So something like that. Another example I'll give you, Vinisha Umashankar, another awardee, came up with an idea that she created a solar ironing card. She saw that a lot of people on the roadsides, when they iron our clothes, they're still using coal, which is not just good for the planet, but also not good for our personal health. So she came up with an idea, why don't we give them a cart, or maybe just install a solar panel, and that press, that iron that we call, can be used or charged through that. So very simple ideas if you think about it. But these people have actually put them on a paper, put them on a competition. So I think it's the same thing that you can do. Last category that we have is water conservation and management. I mean, many of us saw the news of Bangalore, what was happening day zero. The city doesn't have water to provide for its residents, and it's been happening in a lot of areas. So why can't we come up with an example? Some winning entries have been like water ninja programs, and then another girl, Garvita Gulati, came up with an idea, pretty cool and simple idea. She started going to restaurants and telling people that why don't you start giving half glasses of water rather than filling them up to the top. And if you do the calculation, just in Delhi, there are around 1,000 restaurants, more than 100 people on a daily basis go to these restaurants. And on an annual level, by doing just half filling up the glass, you can save millions of tons of water. So that is a very simple calculation that she was able to do and present it to people. And she won several awards for that. So similar to that, you can come up with these ideas and submit into this competition, into this award category, which is called Earth Care Awards, the Young Climate Champions Program. Now, how do you do that? So these are the 6 categories that we majorly talked about. But if at any point of time you face that I'm not able to decide which category to go into, you can always reach out to me. You can always reach out to all the other people in our team. And I'm also putting in the chat the form which you can fill it up for attendance, and you will also find contact of us in the form. Now, even if, let's say, not able to find anything, not able to register on the link or the QR code, what you gotta do is just go onto the Google and type Earth Care Awards. You will see Earth Care Awards. When you open, even outside you will see Young Climate Champion, but even if you open on top, third bar heading that you see is Young Climate Champions Program. You click on that and this page will pop up. When you scroll onto the page, you will come across these categories and our logo, so you know that you're on the right path. Now, there is the form which you have to fill up. So the first information is about your basic college program, admission year and all. Second is the major part. So if you see, it's only talk about maximum 300 or 200 words and 4 to 5 questions, which is a pretty simple task to do. And you can just fill up even 2 sentences if you think they are able to explain what your idea is. Select your theme, add a title, write, answer all these questions. If you have any material, attach them. If you don't have, just tick the boxes and go ahead. And that's it. I mean, it's a very simple thing that you can do. The form is open officially till 28th of February, that is day after tomorrow. So you feel free to share this with your people, your colleagues, your classmates, because when you share opportunities, it actually not broadens the competition. It encourages collaboration for this common cause that we all are working for saving our planet. And who knows, maybe some of your ideas can be clubbed into one. You can become a team, and maybe you will be the next, let's say, person who will be going to solve a very huge problem in an urban setting, or in a rural setting, let's say. So that's mostly it, what I wanted to share with all of you. We have around 10, 11 people watching live right now, and this video will be on YouTube as well. So you can go back and share this with people. We also will be sharing in the groups. I'm sure this is a holiday for everyone, and many people will also be doing some rituals, so that's okay. But At any point of time, if you face any difficulties, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to any member of the team. If you have any questions right now, you can put up in the chat box. In the chat box and Q&A box, and we would love to answer them. Thank you, everyone.